What up, folks? What up, folks? It's your boy Dash checking in again for my word of the day. And today's word is something that a lot of people shy away from, man. You know, people out here calling themselves introverts, calling themselves loners, but one thing in this life that you're going to need at some point is partnership. And partnership can be a few different things, you know, what we're talking about. You know, partnership is in business, partnership romantically or intimately, or partnership as in, you know, your friends, your homeboys, and so forth and so on. But I always break it down into three. And three benefits of partnership. First one's going to be growth. Growth was my word yesterday. And your growth, usually is tied to the people around you most of the time. So partnership is essential to growth because if I'm being honest, how many of us really hold ourselves accountable for our nonsense? Like, who really does hold us accountable for our nonsense? Who holds itself accountable? I mean, I'll wait. Raise your hand. Let me know. Because I know it's been in my life. I've done foolishness, and because I was moving on alone, I just kept doing foolishness. You know, for real, when I got with my wife, before we got married, you know, that's one of the moments where I ain't really have a choice but to be checked for the nonsense I was doing. You know, so partnership is essential to growth. And that's why it's important to keep your circle to, you know, what you need it to be. Because if the people around you ain't what they need to be, then you can forget growth. You can forget it because you're going to be a reflection of them. You know, because you're essential to their growth too. Secondly, knowledge. It's always important to have people around you, I feel at least, people around you that's smarter than you, because you're always in a position to learn. You can't be too big to learn. You can never be too big to learn. I mean, you can't lead if you don't know how to follow. That's facts. You know, growth is essential with partnership, but knowledge, because the key is to surround yourself with people who can help you build an empire. When you get married, you don't ever get, if anybody who get married, nobody ever gets married to someone for the purpose of, you know, crashing and burning. That don't make sense. That don't add up. Whether it happens or not, that's not why you got married. You know, people get married because they want to be able to build something with somebody. And if you, how can you build something with someone if they don't know something more than you? You know, everybody has a gift, and I always say everybody has a gift. And so you're always going to be better at something than someone. But that means also somebody's always going to be better at something than you. You know, and that's nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, who knows how to do everything? Nobody. Get the chip off your shoulder, man. Stop. Another one, the third, and probably, I don't know if it's the most important thing as far as partnership, but it's up there. Strength. Because life happens. And when life happens, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and that's not a lie. I mean, when life happens, it happens in a major way, in a real way. Everybody can think back to a point of their life where something was really hard for them, and they was like really low, and somebody needed to pour them out. And even then, even people can reference points where in their life they were going through something and nobody was there to help them. And that makes you harbor resentment to people, because you'll say, well, when I was down, ain't nobody reached to me. When I needed it, ain't nobody helped me out. Yeah, but are you reaching out to help people too? Please don't allow, you know, bitterness to stop you from helping people, because always at some point in life you're going to need somebody to help you, because you're going to need somebody to hold you up when you're too weak to keep going. You're going to need that somebody to say, hey man, you got it. Keep it moving. Keep going. This is just a pit stop. Don't stop though. Don't stop. Keep moving. Let this be a short break, or catch a wind, and then keep on going towards the mission. You know, always lean on partnership for strength, because I don't care who you are. This life that we live in, ain't a person on earth who can get through it alone. Not one person. Not a one. And if you feel like you can get through life alone, you're lying. You're lying to yourself. And if you told me, you're lying to me. And whoever else you told, you lying to them too. Because ain't no person on this earth that can get through this life alone. Not a soul. I'm serious. I'm serious. You could try it for yourself and see where it gets you. You can try it for yourself, and that's being real. I've been there. I've done it. I've tried to carry on by myself and could not pick myself up, and I didn't pick myself up. I wasn't able to glow up and go up until somebody else was around to be able to pick me up. Be able to pick me up. I mean, if something happened to you health-wise, and you faint and pass out, and nobody around you, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? If you ain't got a relationship with God, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? You gonna sit there. You gonna sit there. You hear so many stories of people saying, yeah, if they wouldn't, if this such and such happened, and if they wouldn't have found me at this point, it only would have took 5 more minutes for me to die, but somebody found them, and that's partnership. And that partnership got you to where you at. And partnerships are gonna get you to where you need to go. That's a fact. That's a fact. I mean, people really pay attention to that. Growth, strength, and knowledge. Both 3 things essential to life that you cannot get alone. You go to school, right? There's a teacher that taught you, right? You go to a job and you have a manager, right? That's partnerships. So yeah, people, don't go through life alone. It don't make sense to. Lean on them partnerships because they're there for a reason. This has been my word of the day. Partnership. Dash out. Peace.